Thank you, Lord source God, creator of all that ever is, was, will be, or could be, for these perfect messages for this 1330 local sidereal time divine download session. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so let's see what are the perfect messages for us right now. Ooh, temperance. Okay, temperance is our first card out. This is that Sagittarius energy, but this is also my twin flame card. We have one foot on the ground and one foot in the water, blending and harmonizing, getting to know one another, bringing together two different energies and blending them together. This is also a card of divine timing. This is also a card of being patient while things come together. This is a card of getting to know you, but it's definitely also the card of the zodiac sign Sagittarius. So somebody who's dealing with Sagittarius anywhere in the birth chart. So let's see, what does God want to say about this temperance card today? Excuse me. Okay, let's just go. What do you want to say about temperance today? The moon. I feel like this is a spiritual connection, connected through the intuition, intuitively connected. And that's something that is definitely true about twin flames. When there is a strong twin connection with the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck, yeah, you have two people who are able to sense each other through their intuitive body. So the zodiac sign associated with the moon is Pisces. Some people will also resonate with the zodiac sign of Cancer. I don't usually claim Cancer with the moon, but Cancer is ruled by the moon. Somebody is dealing with some confusion. One of the keywords for the moon is confusion. Another keyword is the past. Another keyword is no. In this reading, I feel like this moon wants to speak more to that intuitive connection, because we are talking about twin connections. Let's see what the next card that came out was. The Queen of Rods. The Queen of Rods, she is fiery, passionate, creative. She's optimistic. She's got a sunflower there, and that sunflower is a sign of her ability to create beautiful and joyful moments and experiences. She knows exactly what to do to, I'm hearing, get what she wants completed. And this is interesting. So what that's telling me is in twin partnerships, intuitively they're being guided to make the moves that's gonna bring them together. Wow, the bottom of the deck is the King of Rods when the Queen of Rods came out. So some of you will find in your intense spiritual connection that you both have a strong fire sign placement. Leo, Aries, Sag. Okay. But again, I'm getting both of these people are being guided to one another. Interesting, because where the Queen, let me show you the way I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it this way. I'm seeing the King focused on the Queen, and the Queen is focused forward. That's significant for somebody. That's really significant. Although you're both intuitively connected, in some context, there's a partnership here where the King is more connected because he's focused on the Queen, is what I'm getting. So the divine masculine is more connected by being focused on, yes, themselves. However, their determination and their drive to get this to come together in the 3D is by their focus on it, causing them to raise their vibration very strongly, very, very strong, which is part of the purpose of a twin flame. If you think a twin flame is a relationship just there so you could do all the work with a whole bunch of soulmates and get a great mate in the end, yes and no. Because these twin relationships are spiritual in their founding, in their grounding, and in their purpose. So let's just go deeper with the cards. Let's just go. What else do you want to say? Show me more. Show me more. Okay. We have the Nine of Wands coming out next. I didn't even show you. Nine of Wands coming out next. In this relationship, we have a masculine who is with the Ace of Rods at the bottom right now. We have a masculine who is turning their back to close the final chapter. And this is in harmony with the idea that these two are being drawn together, intuitively being guided to come together in the 3D. So we have a divine masculine here who is turning their back to the past in order to move forward in this. Turning their back to the past. Somewhere where things were unclear. There was some confusion. There was some doubt. Yeah, that's cleared all the way up. There's a divine masculine who at one point didn't really believe in all this. Did not really believe in all this twin flame stuff, soulmate stuff. I don't know about all that. All I know is I want you type energy. Yeah, they're starting to come into this awareness and say, you know what, hold on, there really is something different here. Ready to investigate. I see this divine masculine being very strategic. I'm getting the word strategy. Very strategic in the moment. Very strategic in how we leave the past behind. And how we're going to move forward. The next card that came out for us is right here. And it's a bonus card which says, take one off the top, Melinda. Its meaning is intensified or doubled. And what do we have? But the Hierophant is here. The Hierophant is here. That's our Taurus energy. The energy of commitment. The energy of contracts. Commitments. Teaching and learning major life lessons. The spiritual teacher. This is somebody who set themselves up to be able to share the wisdom that they have with others. Spiritual wisdom. And others come. And because it's doubled, I feel like both of these people involved in this relationship are either consultants, spiritual consultants, they're very spiritual people who are in front of others, not to say ahead of others, but they present themselves publicly in order to be of service. Excuse me. Okay. What else do you have for us, Jessica? We have the Seven of Swords. Excuse me. This is telling me that these people are involved in sharing the hidden knowledge. The Seven of Swords is speaking to me of The Secret. And I'm talking about that one movie that everybody has heard of, The Secret. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about these two people in this relationship know how to utilize the laws of the universe. They know when to speak and when to keep silent. They know how to speak powerfully. And with the two swords in the ground right here, I feel like they're in alignment. Okay. And with the 5 swords that he's carrying off on his shoulder, this is And they're just shadows, right? These are just shadows. I see two people here who are in for a surprise. First off, I see two people in for a surprise, and it's a happy surprise. Even this guy, he looks really happy, and the background is all yellow, matching the Nine of Wands and the Queen of Rods. I feel like these people, the word stealth keeps coming to me. There's a lot of stealth and how they're operating. So they probably not telling everybody exactly all of their plans, because if I tell all my plans to someone, they can try to throw salt on my parade, on my game. The Tower, a surprise is in store. I want to know more about this. Let's just go show me what this surprise is and how it affects the partners here that we're talking about. Show me more about this surprise. Thank you. Oh, okay. We have the Six of Swords. So this surprise has to do with the journey. And it's like what these two are finding. For some, they're barely finding each other because they maybe have a sense that this is available for them and unfolding for them, but they haven't come together at all in the 3D. They don't even know who each other is. But as they follow, this is getting in the boat of life and knowing that somehow God is guiding you. The universe is bringing you to exactly what you really want. The bottom of the deck is the Four of Swords. Yeah, because you done followed your intuition, you done prayed, you done meditated, you done thought about it. You appreciate the value of your life with this too. This is speaking to me about, was it something that I read or that I watched? I think it was something that I read, and it was this guru who was sent to go visit a king. And he stayed in the castle with the king. And as he went to lay down in this lavish surrounding that he wasn't used to, he laid in the bed, and as he looked up, he saw a sword hanging over his bed, so he couldn't sleep all night. So in the morning, he speaks to the king. King's like, how did you rest? He's like, I couldn't sleep all night. He was like, why wasn't your place fitting for you? And he's like, yeah, it was a beautiful room. It's just sleeping with the sword over my bed. I really couldn't relax. He's like, why would you do that? I don't understand why you would put a sword over my bed. Were you trying to, like, did I do something to upset you? The guy in his own head had ran through, maybe he wants me to die tonight. Like, went through all these crazy thoughts, right? King says, come on, let me show you my room. So they go up to the king's room, and the king got like 50 swords above his own bed, because he said, every day I wake up, I know that I'm supposed to be here. I'm supposed to be here. It is only by God's grace that I'm still alive. So that energy is here. And in the sense of moving forward into the unknown, I'm hearing into the unknown and how this relationship is going to unfold for you. You're supposed to be here. There's that deep knowing within the partners that you're supposed to be here. And now look at what card flew out. The same one that was just at the bottom of the deck. Now let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. I'm curious. The Four of Cups. This is an opportunity. You're supposed to be here. Somebody finally is making peace with, look, I got to leave this old situation behind. Nine of Wands, walking away from the moon, the past, because, I got some connection I'm about to go pick up. And for some of y'all, this connection is going to end up in a long-term marriage commitment. Look at this. It's saying, yes, this partnership will come together. This partnership will come together in a joyful reunion. And I feel like for some of you, these are, once it's been revealed, once y'all actually come together, I feel like these are people, onlookers, and I see different faces. I feel like two out of, only one of these I'm not liking. Her face right here looks sour. These two, they straight. She looks sour. So for somebody who's in tune with this reading, two of your friends, family members, people, they're going to be excited for you. Really good. Over here, this one is sour. We got a sour puss. Now, I'm looking in the comments and I see that somebody said connection with self. In this case, if you feel that this is about you, and because understand, to attract a twin flame, you got to know that you are your real twin flame, baby. You're the flame. You're the flame. You can't have one flame match another flame if this flame don't know how to burn bright on its own, and this flame don't know how to burn bright on its own. Both flames must burn of their own volition and their own wishing, their own moves, their own actions, their own fire, their own desire, their own passion, their own love and peace and happiness. Gotta make their own flame burn in order for them to be a match. Not you burn brighter and I take from your flame and we balance it. No, that's not how this works. This is two flames burn bright on their own, right? But that's got to happen within yourself first, inwardly and outwardly. If this is you, this is saying to me that you are about to face one more of your shadow aspects. If you're talking about this all in yourself, there's one part of you. If these three individuals represent your emotional body, in the emotional restructuring you're going through right now, there's one more sourpuss moment that's going to come up for you. That's great. When you get triggered, praise, because now you know what it is. You know what it is. It's going on inside of you, and you can address it and do something about it. Ignorance is bliss, but not if you're doing the work of evolution. Now, if you're doing the work of raising your vibration, ignorance is not bliss. As a matter of fact, there is power in finding your triggers. So if somebody is going to find a little trigger, I feel like, okay? And it's okay. When it happens, praise. Because as soon as you start to praise it, you're putting yourself in harmony with the solutions. And you cannot remove a trigger unless you touch it. You won't know it's there. You can't remove it. You got to know it's there. You got to be willing to touch it and do the work in order to get through it and disseminate and disengage it and get rid of it. Okay, the bottom of the deck is the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so there it is. Somebody's got a trigger, and the trigger is going to be hit because of your generosity being unappreciated. Where you have been very generous, you're going to start to see that it was a vacuous abyss that you were being generous to. In other words, they'll never be done. They'll always need more. And that's going to be the trigger point, I feel like, for somebody here. Realizing, like, I've been giving all this energy over here. I've enabled, and I don't choose this for myself anymore. Now, within a relationship, if you're in the partnership and you're dealing with another in this, I feel like what's the trigger going to be? Somebody going to be triggered because where the generosity is going now is no longer there. So I mentioned a friend, three individuals, friend, family, or whoever these three chicks are to you, that one of them going to be sourpuss. The sourpuss one is going to be upset about where one or both of you, somebody's going to be upset about how the energy is being expended now. The energy is going to be distributed differently. And as you come together in this partnership and you bring this together in 3D, yeah, y'all going to be into each other. So who is this person that's trying to be worried about what you're doing with your time and energy? They going to be sour. But you ain't got time for me no more. You always busy with your partner. You always busy over there. You used to take me over here all the time. And look, it's a new day. You're going to have to respect my relationship. The next card we have coming out is the Seven of Cups. This is beautiful because it says unconditional love is what's going to get you through this. So in dealing with your trigger for you and yourself, you have to be willing to accept that, hey, this is part of who you are. And once you accept it, you can do something about it to change it. And love is the key. So how can you use the energy of love over whatever that trigger is in order to disseminate it? Because once you, what's the right word? Once you effectively use the energy of love over any trigger, it must change in your experience. Now, in the partnership, you already knew this person was going to throw a fit. I feel like you already had an idea this person was going through a fit. And it's like you already see through the illusion and you love this person unconditionally. You're like, okay, you could be upset, and so here it is, where the one who is dealing with the trigger within themselves watching this, and you're the only one you're dealing with, is dealing with the trigger. You're knowing that you choosing what you want is triggering somebody else, and that's okay. The bottom of the deck is the Three of Wands. Look at that. Because you're expecting good things. This person is going to literally be forced to deal with themselves as a result of you choosing for yourself. The next card we have coming out is confirming that. The Hermit. They're going to have to deal with themselves because you're making choices for yourself. You cannot hold your life's journey up or walk your path to please another person. So you're following where you've been guided to, and it may be in a surprise, and maybe you took them by surprise when you told them what you decided to do. We got the Magician at the bottom on the deck right now with this Hermit card, just letting us know, like, you asked for something, you put it in play, you invoked its energy, and as you're being guided to go receive that, like, ain't nothing stopping you. Ain't nothing gonna hold you back. Here we go. The Four of Cups makes another appearance. It was at the bottom of the deck before when we had the Four of Swords. Now it's coming out. And this is an opportunity. Opportunity that it will be received. Opportunity that will be received. So you are going to look at that trigger of your own, and you're going to do the work, and you're going to ask, okay, if this is the feeling that I'm having right now, how can I transmute this? How can I empower myself with this? I want to shift my energy. And here's the beautiful thing that I'm hearing that you need to know if you don't already, is every time you disengage a trigger, every time you go into your own shadow trait and find a way to master it, that's unlocking your power. Like, your power is hidden within the shadow. If you've done no shadow work on yourself, if you haven't dealt with your shadow aspects, you're not a very empowered individual. Doing the work to investigate your shadow aspects is going to help you unlock your power. You're going to find your power within those shadow aspects. Now, likewise, where you are triggering somebody else, right, because you're choosing for yourself, this is why we praise that. If I triggered you, that's a blessing to you. May you find your triggers. That way you can find your power. And that's it. Somebody not going to be able to be enabled by you any longer. Now they're going to have to step up for themselves. The Judgment card is there. Look at that. Powerful opportunity for rebirth here. Because you made a final decision. Give me another card, listeners, God. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We have the bonus card. Look at this with the World card. I didn't even have to pull off the top of the deck. It came out with the World card. The bonus card with the World card. So this is a successful leveling up, a completion, a truly successful for both sides, every side of this. And so maybe you don't know what I'm talking about yet. Maybe you don't know how to do this. If the best thing you can do is ask listeners, God, for the best outcome for all parties involved, that's it. This energy, this is what's coming. The best outcome for all parties involved is what's coming. Hold on, y'all. Okay. All right. Let's get a final prediction for this energy, listeners, God, for this Sidereal reading right now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So this is successful endings with new beginnings. Endings do not come without new beginning. Every ending brings a new beginning. Hold on, let me see. How we want to say it. This ending and beginning is fixed. We have all the fixed signs. Scorpio, Virgo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, and Leo. Thank you. Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, and Leo. Holding it down. Wow. While as world terms, somebody really, what the heck? Okay. That's an old soap opera. I don't know why that's coming up in the reading, but that's going to be really significant for somebody as the world turns. Well, we know for a fact that our world is shifting in front of us right now, right? We know that. But this woman, she is naked in her truth, and all she covers is her private part. All she covers is her private parts. She don't even cover her chest. So she's giving the loving and the nurturing, right? She's giving the loving and the nurturing. But, I hear her private part is covered here because she's very picky about what energy she's choosing to receive. And that is exactly why many of you will choose to make these changes that you're making. And also, this is part of why Source has guided you to the connection that you're being guided to, whether you're dealing with the internal self right now or actually with another, the final trajectory, the outcome, the goal, the most likely place that you're being led to in this. Wow, it's a total transformation. Look, we're going to have to pull right off the top and clarify why the death card is here. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. I think there's something caught my nose from outside. I got the window open. Anyway, clarifying the death card. Let's see what this transformation is about. Wow. What's that about endings? And everybody said about endings. Every ending is a new beginning, honey. Clarifying the death card is new money and a new opportunity. The Ace of Rods and the Ace of Pentacles. This is a new opportunity with a lot of passion, new beginning, fire and earth coming together. Yes, energy. This is two people being gifted with a fresh start. So where you're dealing with an external person, there is being gifted with a fresh start. Now, where you're dealing with yourself, praise. This is saying you spiritually leveled up, honey. Spiritual leveling up. Let's take the next two right off the top. And what do we have here? The Queen of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. This is saying what you saw, you had a vision of a new life. The Page of Pentacles representing the new life. The Queen of Cups showing me a vision, a spiritual vision. And this is saying, yes, you get it. Yes, you get that new. And for some, this is a masculine, divine feminine being brought together as if by the hand of God. Yay. The bottom of the deck. Wow. Is again the Judgment card still, because we didn't reshuffle after the Death card. When did the Judgment come out? Oh, that was early. That was on the Four of Cups. The Judgment came out. So the Judgment card is back. The final judgment. When the judge issues his decree and slams down that gavel, can't nobody change what the judge has said. So, excuse me, because this is really gross. My nose is running like crazy. Okay, right here on the show. Anyway, I just heard, and if you're going to be in this divine partnership, trust and believe all your grossness, they're going to know. They're going to know about your little grossness. Your nose get runny, and you drool when you sleep, and all that. So I'm just saying, like, they're going to know. Oh, my God. That's now energy that I'm seeing here. Like, this is saying in this partnership, there's going to be love with all the new discoveries that are made. Like, as you learn about all this person and their little nuances in the 3D, this is in the 3D, there's going to be a love over it. Y'all might laugh about it. They might talk a little bit mess back and forth. Y'all might go back and forth talking mess a little bit here and there. But this is a yes connection. The judgment at the bottom of the deck, this is what God has decreed. So if you're coming into this divine partnership, trust and believe it is blessed, it is protected, it is safeguarded, and woe to those who try to come between the twins. Woo, that's a bad choice. Below that is the Tower, and below that is the Five of Cups. Like I said, somebody had to walk away from the old mess, walk away from the past, say, no, we ain't doing that no more. From whatever was taking that energy. It just wasn't working out. Somebody's had to deal with some jealousy, envy, hate, insecurity from somebody. Somebody don't like the choice that you done made. You've been internally guided to it though. And as a result of you doing what you needed to do, like, hey, go sit with yourself for a while in the corner and look at yourself. Because I've already done that. And it was good for my health. And it's like wrapping, this is a big beautiful bow tied around the past. And this is cutting a ribbon. Look, somebody finna cut the ribbon right there. Cut the ribbon. And take the win. Take the win. I see somebody taking the win, and this feels very light, very good. I'm gonna pull right off the top and just do a 7 card real quick. In the past, it was the ending, Wheel of Fortune, changing your fate, changing your destiny. And this ending brought a new beginning that felt destined and fated and beautiful and blessed and fortunate. And the present, the 10 of Swords, another 10. We're sticking with the decision. Ain't shit changed. We're taking this new life. We're taking a new beginning. The past is the past. It's dead. Look, ain't no resurrecting this. It's dead. Stop talking about it. Stop thinking about it. It's over. We talk about thinking about the new. The hidden blessing in this is, wow, another freaking 10. The 10 of Wands. The end of the struggle. The end of the burden. And getting into a whole new space, because this person is carrying their wands and they're moving. They're going somewhere. So getting into a new space, getting into a whole new energy, new beginning again. The challenge in this, the Knight of Pentacles. The challenge is not to allow yourself to drag ass. In other words, the challenge is standing still, waiting for a perfect time, and then also taking that action and moving forward when you need to, and not just standing still, not getting frozen in the ending of it. Move forward now. You have all these endings. Endings bring new beginnings. An ending is a new beginning. You can't let the ending, and don't stay in the ending energy. Moving forward, get into the new. Okay. In your environment, was your environment? Page of Rods. New opportunity. Sizing it up. Where you gonna go? What you gonna do now? A whole slew of opportunity is open for you. Yay. Growth. This is somebody who graduated from high school, taking off to college. I'm just saying. And this is in a spiritual way for most of you. This is like you, all of a sudden, now you're going to be making plans to travel, making plans to do things that you've never done before, looking at new places, looking at new ways to use your rod. You're going to, new ways to use your rod. Okay, look, you're going to find new ways to do things with your skills and talents, abilities that you had before. Some of you are really going to, in this energy, what you unwittingly unlocked is new skills and talents. You're going to find, and this is going to cut up, and I'm definitely getting creatively. So some of you are going to find that you're really good at something, or you really enjoy something, like pottery that you never did before. You never did pottery before. You never did carpentry before. What was it? You never did it before. Or maybe you did it once as a child. Somebody working with leather. And what is that called, where you take and it's like a little metal button, and you put it on the leather, and you stamps, leather stamping. You're going to be making something with leather stamp. I don't know why I'm seeing it. Whatever. You're going to unlock. What's happened is, in letting go of all this stuff that was restrictive of the past, you unlocking new potentials for you. What's the advice? Another ace of cups. Go. Come and get your love. Look, it's new love. Self-love is the best love. Self-love unlocks all the other love. Okay? Self-love is about self-love. Remember that yes, please and thank you. Remember that if you're coming into a new partnership with a divine partner, that the only reason that you attracted that divine partner was because you loved yourself. You knew how to take care of your emotional health and your emotional body. Don't now begin to put that into the hand of your divine partner, because you will shift the energy of the relationship should you choose to do that. It is still going to be up to you to maintain your emotional body. in a healthy way moving forward. For those of you who are not looking at another in this journey right here, this is all about you and you. Keep on doing what you're doing. Loving you is going to unlock everything to you, and you will attract this type of situation. It'll come in business, it'll come in romance, it'll come in friendships and everything, where the world will show you love because you're loving you. Outcome for this situation: Page of Swords. Page of Swords. I'm getting investigating. I'm finna go check it out. This is a lot of conversations. Look, clarify this Page of Swords is the outcome. We have the Eight of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. Wow. Dedicated effort in moving on. What else do we have? And angel number 88, the Page of Cups and the Four of Wands. Somebody gonna get asked a question. They gonna get asked, hey baby, you wanna be my fish and stay in my cup and we could go get in that castle together? I'm just saying. The bottom of the deck is still the Judgment card because we left it there. These are your messages. I look forward to reading your comments. I will be back with another reading for you. Check out your zodiac sign readings. They are really beautiful. And do me a favor and put how many views this video has when you find it. I'm going to go blow my nose again, okay? And then until next time, love you. Laters. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Dankeschön. Thank you.